What's up, guys? It's your boy Childish coming back with that next subscriber showcase episode. Yeah, buddy. This time we're going to be featuring, I want to say Vilvurs is how you pronounce it, Vilvurs. So, this guy here came up to me, quite a few days ago. We've been talking for the last few days, and unfortunately we weren't able to get together to make the summons or do summons or either do arena. And I just recently got in contact with him after being on vacation for a few days and was able to get this going. So as you can see here, I'm hoping that he's making this video or making this island for the Display of the Day challenge. If you guys haven't checked it out, go search Display of the Day Season 2 on my channel, so you guys get an opportunity to win an iTunes gift card. It's going to be ending the end of January the 31st, so take a look at that. Let's see what we got here today. So unfortunately, I think he kind of forgot. I mean, he had a couple of summons for me to do, and then I thought he was going to allow me to do some arena, but it looks like he just got done doing arena. So we're going to go over some of his units so you guys could see it, and then we'll do that one arena match, and then a couple of summons. So maybe later on in the future we can do a lot of a couple more arena, because as you can see right here, he definitely has quite a few good units. So without further ado, we need to go ahead and get out his epic fail story. As you guys know, if you want to be a part of the Arena Remix or a subscriber showcase for us to do summons or whatever, you have to provide an epic fail story, because that's how you get on board, baby. That's how you get on board. So he states that he is a free-to-play player, and he did start from the beginning. His epic fail story was the time that we had the Hall of Heroes dungeon for Arya, the light succubus. He ended up feeding the two 4-star units into Izaria because he thought she was stupid. And then, for the first 22 levels, he didn't know the rules as far as the skill ups. If you put the same monsters in the skill, you go ahead and level up the skill. So he was eating 3-star monsters for level up, but he didn't know that the Devilmon. So he was eating monsters into a Devilmon, and he didn't know what the Devilmon was until the Devilmon was level 22. So fail. Yes, definitely. Definitely an epic fail there. Unfortunately, he wasted a lot of 3-star monsters to level up his Devilmon, and that hurts. But as you can see, he has learned a lot from these last few months. Some of the key points in this one here that he wanted to point out: he is rocking Zarya, Vilvurs, Chloe, and Megan for both his arena defense and arena offense, and he says it does pretty darn well. He clears Tower or Trial of Ascension with those 4 that I mentioned, or excuse me, those 3 of those that I mentioned: Vilvurs, Chloe, and Megan, in addition to Acasis and Amon. And it looks like, I think right now he's not using his Julian, and he's broken up his Michelle as well as a couple of other these units right here. But that's all right, as long as he's focusing on the top dogs. That's the main point here. So let's go ahead and talk a little bit about these units if you have them. So hopefully if you guys have them, you can kind of see how he has them built and see how he's utilizing them. So first off, we got Azaria. For those that don't know, Azaria is a speed leader, a great speed leader, one of the higher speed leaders in the game. 24% is a little bit better than some of the sylphs, so I do like it. It is definitely very, very nice. So he is rocking the Swift Focus all the way around the board with speed, crit rate, and attack. So it looks like here he is definitely focused on speed primarily. As you can see from the subsets here on the 3 slot and the 5 slot, 6 slot, and then of course the accuracy there all the way across the board. Accuracy on every rune, with the exception of this one that has speed. Really clutch. And then, of course, a crit rate rune. Now, why does he have a crit rate rune? Oh, my God. But take a look at those substats. Double-digit hit points, attack, accuracy. That is a really strong rune overall. And, of course, it is a focus rune, so that allows him to get a little bit more accuracy. Take a look at the stats here. His accuracy is not too high, but his speed is superb. So what does that allow him to do? Allow him to get the jump and be able to have an opportunity to isolate a unit and take them away from their ability to attack because of the first ability here. 50% chance to sleep with an increased amount of percentage because he has it maxed out. In addition, he has a couple of other attacks that are maxed out here, but I think this is kind of the main thing for the high speed here, being able to take somebody completely out of the picture right from the get-go. So I do like it. Crit rate is definitely nice. I'm assuming this guy is just critting all over the place. 81%, pretty darn solid. A lot of speed, a lot of attack there. Nice, very, very nice. Nice. It's a nice difference. You see a lot of attack, or speed, attack. So it's nice to see a little change of pace there. Let's take a look at this. So this is definitely a little bit off on the money, as far as, not to say off on the money, but a little bit unorthodox with respect to what people normally do. So check this out. He is rocking Violent Focus, and this has to be the first unit that I've ever seen rock the Violent Focus with the speed, hit point, and accuracy. So why he's utilizing a Violent Focus on this particular one versus others, I am not too sure. Taking a look at this, I can definitely see that maybe just some of his runes kind of landed the way they are with what he has available to him. So maybe that is why he put speed, hit point, accuracy obviously is the way to go for Megan, so maybe that's why he utilized them. I'd be curious to see, since his Chloe is not all the way maxed out, I'd be curious to see what he can do, in the arena offense with regards to, swapping, utilizing the Swift runes here for Megan, or even, trying to get some of these Swift runes on Chloe. It's quite interesting to see how he kind of has the combination on it. So because again, he's his high speed unit is here, whereas a unit like this with the higher speed can give the ability to let everybody in his team attack, or give the ability to let Chloe buff up first, and then of course you could have Megan and everybody else go behind him after the other opposing team already attacked and kind of go for it. So again, as you can see, despite my recommendations, he's sitting in the top 5,000, so he's obviously knows what he's doing and has the rank to back it up. So let's take a look at his Chloe here. So this one here is a little bit speed focused, but he's not using the Swift runes. He's just utilizing his energy runes to get her hit points relatively high. Actually relatively high, very high, so definitely pretty solid right there. Again, since he is going for the speed on it, I would love to see a Swift set on that because, since Chloe has such a very, very high base speed, you could take advantage of that Swift set, 25% bonus, and get her speed above 200. Let's take a look here. We have the Vilvurs, the Fire Archangel, a definitely very, very, very solid unit. His bread and butter here is his ability to remove all harmful effects on the Sanctuary and giving everybody the immunity for 3 turns in addition to increasing the attack bar. So the immunity for 3 turns is huge, definitely crucial for Trial of Ascension completions or any of the Dragon's Lair or Giants B10 zones where they provide some kind of, the tower hits you with a defense buff or whatever and you need to block it somehow. So between he is definitely sitting good here between Chloe and Vilvurs. Whether you're talking about Trial of Ascension, dungeons, or arena gameplay, he pretty much is going to be on auto immunity at all times, which allows him to get away with a variety of setups here, which is kind of again ties into maybe what he's doing. He can be a little unorthodox with his setup here on the runes because he pretty much has the ability to rock immunity buffs, for the most part at all times, unless he goes up against somebody that has, some kind of way of removing all the buffs, like a Praha or something like that. So let's take a look at the Fire Archangel. For those that don't know, it is definitely a solid unit. You see a lot of specs on these. You see some people go with a high hit point. You see some people go with the high defense. Why would they go defense? Because the damage is based on the defense, as you can see right here with the first attack and the second attack. However, if you want that, Archangel to be able to tank a little bit for you and take some hits, then you got to back it up with a little bit of hit points. So I kind of like a mixture here, either hit points, defense hit points, or defense hit points. Again, he kind of has all hit points, but take note that he has 2 sets of guards, so that provides a little bit of defense. If he was running all energy, then having maybe at 1 rune for 63% defense with a hit point would also make sense too. So a nice little balance there. I like it. I'm curious to see what kind of damage he does. But overall, pretty solid. Let's see here. Acacius rocking the displayed setup. We got hit points, attack. So a nice balance, utilizing him for the stuns and survivability by providing a lot of hit points. In addition, a little bit of extra speed there, crit rate accuracy, to make sure that his skills land. Let's take a look. It looks like he's been working on leveling this up. Really solid. Kind of jealous because he has the force field level 2. I still have not gotten lucky. I think like both of my other skills are almost maxed on here, but hasn't been available. I haven't been lucky enough to get it done. So let's see. Amon looking good. Nothing to really talk about here. Focusing on the hit points, crit rate, and the hit points. So just a matter of getting these last 2 runes leveled up so we can use them. But again, at 96% crit rate, he's doing solid. A lot of hit points here. Doing pretty good. Nothing to comment on. So let's go ahead and do this arena. So let's see if we can find a arena for you guys. And so we'll take a look. Just gotta do a little rundown of the teams that we have available to us, and see if we can find something relatively challenging, maybe something that we're not normally used to, and go ahead and give it a go. So let's see here. I am curious on what I want to do. We don't have a speed leader. Well, we do. I'm sorry. We do have a speed leader. I think we're going to pretty much rock what he typically rocks here for the arena defense. So we won't play around with it too much. With this setup here, since he has 3 fire units, I think this is going to be the best bet. Our units have the high hit points here, both on the fire units, so that'll kind of give us an opportunity to take quite a few hits, and not worried about Arnold's extortion. Since we got Chloe, I'll probably go for Beretta than Rika, because they're going to be a little bit weaker. Beretta normally is spec'd for kind of a swift or despair face focus, so there's not going to be a lot of hit points on them. Let's see what we can do today. Boom! I might fail this, but it's all good. So definitely let's try to lock one of these units down right away. Again, since we're going for Beretta, we know we're going to go for Beretta. Let me go ahead and see if we can take this ability away right here. No luck, but that's all right. We got Fanatic to go ahead and back it up. Let's go ahead and work her down. Work her down. So, see if we can get some damage. Crit it. Ooh, look at that. That's solid. That is real solid. So, if you guys saw there, guys, that third attack, maxed out, did almost 10k. That's really, in my opinion, not too bad at all. Now, I'm going to go ahead and get ahead of the game and throw up the Sanctuary, because we got Rika able to, go ahead and utilize this skill right here. I want to make sure that all my units are covered. Really fortunate for this guy to have the Chloe, as well as the, Fire Archangel. Really solid. I'm excited to see if we can lock her down, and we're gonna go ahead and try to do this. So this first attack, guys, removing a beneficial effect. I definitely want to get that off, as I did right there. So we'll go ahead and, again, work our way down. We can sleep in while we're working on Rika here again. The light, what is it called? The light Epicon Priest. Her revive is cooled down. So we're definitely going to be, sitting good for the time being. And now, actually, why don't we go ahead and work on our boy Iona right here. So let's see here. And if you guys saw that there with the violence spec, definitely playing a nice vital role, given the opportunity to get the attack and defense buff up a little bit quicker. I like it so far. I mean, I like the team. I really do. It's definitely unorthodox, which is great because you get tired of seeing, the same old all the time. So if you have the opportunity to, 1 out of 4 turns or 5 turns, proc a violence spec, you can almost run the attack defense buff on Megan permanently, which definitely makes this a very, very strong team. And if you can tell here with a decent amount of accuracy, you can get yourself, quite a few dots on this. And take a look at this. I mean, the dots, again, for most people don't seem like a lot, but when you're doing it on a unit like Arnold that has, 30, 40k hit points, 5% of that is huge. That's like a 5 or, that's like a 5, 5k, 7k, 8k hit points, depending on, how many units or how many hit points that guy got. So I like the combination, my man. I love it. It's definitely intriguing. Hopefully, again, we can get back together maybe in a couple of weeks, because I got a couple people that are looking forward to, doing some videos here. It's definitely a nice combination. Makes me wish I had a Fire Archangel, because I see Mushbeard Gaming. Mushbeard, where you at, baby? I know you've been kind of slacking. I know you had that Fire Archangel, boy. You better get to it. He has that water. Oh man, I'm spacing off now. Oh, what a fail. Let's go ahead and just fail right now, since I can't even think of the damn unit here. He has, where it is, Taor. There we go. Spacing off. Chimera, the water Chimera. God, fail. Didn't know he has a water Chimera and the Fire Archangel. So, taking a look at that. And I think he does have the Chloe too. God, that would be interesting to see him kind of play around with it or whatnot, because that's a lot of immunity, guys. So again, for teams that are built on speed or control, this guy right here has his formula combination down. Even though he doesn't have an absurd amount of speed or whatnot, with the speed leader in Chloe, definitely gets the job done. Now again, since he's utilizing this, Azari as a speed leader to take advantage of it, I would love to see at least Chloe get a little bit more speed in her. Figure out to see what you can do. Maybe getting a some kind of a swift set in there if you can. Just for the fact that when you're going up against those top ranks that do have a good amount of speed, it's going to be beneficial to at least have one of your 2 units buffed up. But again, that's just me nitpicking. I think that it works relatively well. Because you still have the ability to, with such high speed on Zarya, if you can't block everybody, you have the ability to sleep the unit that is sleep a Chloe or sleep a Megan. Him being a water-based unit with that sleep ability, any water or fire-based buffer or whatnot, like I said, the Megan, the Chloe is going to be good versus a Bernard. He might have a little bit of an issue there. But that's just one of the 3 elements. So good stuff, my man. Let's go ahead and finish off with that summon. He got us a few summons here. Where we at? Oh. Let's see where he's hiding it. Oh my God. Fail. Zoom it in, baby. Zoom it in. All right, guys. Let's go ahead and get it done. We got 3 summons here. Let's see if we get lucky with the big boy. All right. Washing my hands. Uh-oh. No luck. Ew. That's kind of cool there with the towers on the side. All right. I'm going to get him a Zyros real quick. Fail! Oh, no, you didn't. You made me fail in the damn video. Oh, You gotta be kidding me, bro. All right. Let me let's go ahead and delay the video just a second here. So I think we're gonna need 20K. I'll figure it out. So guys, I will be right back. All right, we're back. Doing these last few. Sorry for the fail. I'm sorry, not sorry. It happens. All right, get it. Up. No luck. Come on. New unit. Ugh. Damn it. All right. So, again, let's give a shout out to Vilvurs for going ahead and giving me the opportunity to do these summons, do this arena. We'll go ahead and cut it off right there. I know we have an arena one available, but we already hit the 20-minute mark as I took a look, in between the videos and whatnot, so I don't want to take it too long here. But thank you guys again for your support and doing these arena remixes. Without you, if I didn't have you guys to allow me the opportunity to do this, I wouldn't be able to showcase your team and allow people to see a variety of teams and try to be different than the rest of the people out there. So again, thank you all for tuning in. Take care, and we will see you in the next arena remix. All right.